Want to welcome everyone to Global FX Radio's Market Wrap-Up Show YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Oh, baby. What a day. 4:38 p.m. Monday, November 16th, 2009. Oh, my goodness. The dollar. Well, not really getting taken out to the woodshed, but certainly breaking. The euro cracking through 150 again. The Chinese story, even if I don't do YouTube, I always do my Global FX Radio. So if you're interested in what I think about the markets and you just like my YouTubes, you're doing yourself a big disservice. Global FX Radio, again, Sunday week ahead show. We spoke about what the Chinese uh, financial minister said, talking about how the U.S. is keeping rates too low, creating asset bubbles. If it continues, things are going to go higher. Sure enough, gold, everything to the moon. And then Bernanke pretty much, which I think he justifiably did, said, hey, what are you, crazy? We got bad situation here. Employment sucks. Everything's going to be bad. Rates are going to stay low for a long time. And sure enough, that was a green light for the dollar to get hit, asset bubbles, saying he basically didn't see it as a bubble. So, again, this dollar index, when you take a look here with the stock market, we'll look at that in a second, but closing below 75, this could be a meltdown night. This really, we don't take out, I don't think we're going to, but we don't take out today's highs. We could rally maybe a little, but I don't know. I'll tell you, anything 75.30, I don't think we're going to get there. I think we bounce like 75, something like that. But BOP, SOS, on strength, absolutely. I think, again, stock market, yes, Meredith Whitney tried to put the kibosh on the stock market. It didn't work. Unless she knows of some sort of bomb out there that's coming, some sort of financial, news disaster, I just don't see, she's going to be right. Don't get me wrong. We could have a turnaround Tuesday. But in the meantime, we'll take a look at the futures. We got some levels I think we got to hit first. So, again, this dollar index closing terrible. Let's take a look at the futures. And, again, they're closing right around here. This chart isn't updated yet. But remember, the 50% retracement from the move that we looked at a week ago or so ago, it's 1126. Right? And this channel line's not perfect because it's not connecting right here, but it's right there. So, for the futures to be up 20 handles tomorrow, about 150 Dow points. Get through 10,500, burst through, turnaround Tuesday potential? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And this gold, this is ridiculous now. I know people getting very hurt short gold, but this is it. I mean, we just are in explosion mode. I think, again, when you look at 1070, measure the move, that's 40. We get up to 1150. Another 1150, I think gold is a tremendous short. You've not heard me go against this trend. I've been saying, this baby's in melt-up mode. I think this is it. Everything's setting itself up for a nice possible turnaround Tuesday. And, again, the big reversals are when they're up big. You get a real monster move. Again, Australia tonight, I would imagine the minutes are going to be very hawkish. So I think we continue. Looking at gold, even oil. Look at oil making this move. This is a gorgeous flag. I think oil's going up big. Something going on in Israel with Iran, secret meetings with intelligence officials. They went on alert, possible attacks imminent. And again, India, by the way, also on alert for a possible attack on their nuclear installations, a terrorist attack. If that happens, you'll see the futures down over 50. I mean, if some sort of nuclear incident happens, and they may be able to do that. But, again, the fact that they know about it now, it's probably going to be thwarted. But, again, lots of different stuff going on. Saudi Arabia with UAE with Yemen, that's going poorly. They're attacking every day. No one's even reporting about it. So, again, these futures, again, looks to me, 11.26. I'm not saying it's going to happen before, but these are things that maybe during the day something happens. I don't know. But right now, I think, again, inflation data coming out of London. Let's take a look at the euro dollar, but euro sterling. Oof. Yeah, I had some losers today. Euro sterling, I gave away that whole profit. So mad at myself. Dollar yen. Actually, we didn't really trade the yens last night. Didn't really trade. I'm actually long euro yen right now. Looking at this euro dollar, it just looks like it's going to go. I mean, you take a look at this chart, 150. This baby, 150.50 gives away. It's gone. Even you measure the move, 150.50. It's about, let's say, 200 pips. We get to 150, 250. Easy. You measure that move. You draw your channel lines, too. Lots of different reasons to think 152, but I like this one. Yeah, 152. I mean, I'll tell you, we take it out with some force. If this Australian dollar takes out things, dollar yen doesn't look very good at all. I think dollar yen, again, even though I still do like it as a buy, I mean, Goldman Sachs still thinks in 12 months it's going to be 105. 105! again, if the U.S. is perceived to be raising rates and Japan is going to be on hold, it's going to happen. But until the market really starts pricing in a U.S. interest rate hike, I mean, look, the 10-year got whacked today. I mean, so, to me, this dollar yen with a dollar rally, 88 is a big spot. I still think dollar yen could have a monster rally year end, but, it might not happen till after Thanksgiving. Sterling, gone, like the wind. New closing high. Big close here. I see no reason not to think cable's not going to go for 170. Tonight's inflation report, big. If it's better than expected, I think it should be on the light side. But if it's a better number, you'll have cable exploding. And I think, again, euro sterling key tonight. But I think, we can start getting more of a broad dollar sell-off tonight where, everything goes down against up against the dollar. But you look at this chart. I mean, listen, even if you do a 50% retracement from the highs here to lows. And I do this on Global FX Radio. I mean, we close above 170. There's just air to 176. Look at that. Gone. Big spot right here. Look at that. 75. Oh, baby. I think, I'm not fighting this. Listen, I went long cable. We made 100 pips in cable. We bought it under 65. So, 67. Sold it 68 and went short. Took some pain. But we were, short the dollar against everything else. That was our one hedge. Euro sterling, let's take a look. Euro sterling. Hey, do I suck in this pair or what? Terrible. Terrible close. How can you be long this? You can't be long this chart. This chart's terrible. Death. We're going down to about 88.50. We're going to come down to 88.50. Absolutely. And you do your Fibonacci also in this euro sterling from the lows to the highs, and it looks like 88. But the fact that we're now through the 50% retracement, you want to do it from this line, and it'll be a little different. And we're clearly below it. And again, 88.32. So again, I see 88.32 as a better spot. So it depends where you measure it from, but I think 88.32 on a spike down on a nice, better than expected number out of London. I think it looks great. Aussie dollar, new closing high. We are long it. I mean, this baby is gone. Like the wind, measure the move from the high to the low here, and we're breaking out through. So we're looking about another 120 pips. So this baby gets to 95 tonight. I think it gets to 95. And on a channel line basis, when you take a look at this, say a little 95. So a little over. So multiple reasons, multiple bogeys, baby. And I think this Aussie dollar looks phenomenal. Dollar Canada, I want to show you this one too because I like this to the downside also. Yeah, I think Dollar Canada gapped up because of the Agrium deal not falling through possibly. But again, we close below. We take out 104.20. Good night. It's over. Carry trades, yens. Actually, carry trades, right? I don't even know if I can call the carry trade the yen anymore. I like this euro yen. I'm longing for a trade. I'm not looking for an explosion. I think, tonight we might get dollar yen drifting higher and euro dollar exploding. So, I think dollar yen, euro yen, certainly we could come in. Dollar yen melts down 132 and change. But, I think we get back up here. We make like a move. We take out 134.50. We easily get to 135. But you can make a case, Morningstar, certainly not the worst looking chart. I don't love it, obviously, but I like it for trade. Sterling yen looks much better, obviously. Cable yen holding up well. Again, these things look like they're wedging, look like they might want to explode. I see monster wedges here. Okay, and, you're just killing yourself trading these things. They're just not the carry trade anymore. Until dollar yen really starts reacting with the stock market, until dollar yen really starts moving, it's not happening. This one also. I don't know. Someone tells you they know on that one. I mean, anything, it's a long. I still like this pound Aussie, even though it did reverse a little bit today. I actually lost money in pound Aussie, but closing not above 180. I think today's high is very important. I'm getting back in on the short side, but again, a lot depends on this Aussie dollar. And again, if you have any questions about going premium, feel free to email me at info, I-N-F-O, at globalfxradio.com. Remember, I have a fan club on Facebook, Voice of Forex. Become a fan. I send out the twits through there, and you get extra stuff. And try my product, baby. Premium service, free for 1 week. I'll refund your money if you get charged and you don't want to be billed by an error. Andrew Spanton, Global FX Radio, the only voice you will ever need, baby.